Hi, it's Dario and this is Coffee with the Markets, and today we gotta talk about Bitcoin and Libra because, who doesn't talk about Bitcoin and Libra now? So we have Bitcoin started increasing from December 2018 and now it seems like it doesn't want to stop. It just hit $13,000, which is crazy. We are actually really close to the highs, to the 20,000 highs. We had a decreasing candle, lost something around 15%, which is, yeah, it's high if you think about percentage, but it's not that high if you think about that it's Bitcoin. So that's something to keep in mind. We are back to the January lows, so that's okay. We are back like 6 months, so that's okay. But something I don't like is the parabolic curve. I don't like that parabolic curve, which again started in December 2018. I don't like it because it's never good. I don't know who likes parabolic curve in markets, but I don't think anyone likes parabolic curve in markets because they are really dangerous, and I would expect a retracement right now. It had a little bit of a retracement, I would say around June, okay, May, June, around that, but it's not a good retracement. It's not enough for me. I want to see bigger retracement, okay, because we need a retracement, okay. Yeah, we have volume, okay, we have 4 times the volume we had prior to the rally, and that's good, but we still need a retracement. I want the prices to take a breath, go a little bit downwards, and then go upwards again. So yeah, I would say that it needs a retracement. Of course, I don't know if it's going to have a retracement. I don't predict the future, but certainly I would like a retracement right now. Also, keep in mind that if you want to invest in cryptos, you have to be informed. First, you have to study the crypto you want to buy. You have to study the whole world of cryptos, and then you can buy. And even if you buy, just buy with a little portion of your capital. Don't invest everything. Cryptos are really dangerous. They are highly volatile, and so yeah, keep in mind that. But then, talking about cryptos, we have to talk about Libra, okay, the new crypto from Facebook, which is something I don't actually like. I don't even know if we can call it a crypto. Okay, we will call it a crypto, okay, just for respect from Facebook, but I don't really like it. Why I don't really like it? Well, because it's not decentralized, okay, let's face it, it's centralized. I don't really like that. Only if you can mine it. It's going to be controlled by the founding coiners, so yeah, there is that. So I wouldn't call it a really decentralized cryptos, which is the fundamentals of cryptos, okay, yeah, we have Ripple, okay, let's talk about that. We have Ripple, but again, we have Ripple. Why do we need another crypto? Okay, so just be careful, okay, again, cryptos, be careful, even though this is going to be a slightly lower volatile asset because it's going to be pegged to low volatility assets, okay, so yeah, it's going to be more stable. It's going to have less volatility than Bitcoin, for example, that's certain. And also, there are many companies involved. So we have Uber, we have Mastercard, we have Spotify, we have PayPal, we have eBay, and that increases the credibility. Of course, if you go outside and you say you invested in cryptos, you invested in Bitcoin, people are going to laugh at you. But this kind of crypto is more credible, at least, okay, so we might have more people coming in, okay, more professionals maybe coming in this crypto, but again, it's going to be controlled by founding coiners, and that's bad. From my point of view, that's bad for a crypto. But now let's jump right into the older markets. We need to talk about the S&P 500, which is struggling. It's struggling to break those tops. We have a triple top here. I'm watching the SPY ETF, and let's talk about volume. What's happening there? Okay, we have a decrease in volume, and that's not that good from my point of view. We have increasing prices, but no people coming in. So what's happening? Who's pushing the prices? I don't know. But yeah, so I don't really like that kind of thing with the volume. I would like to see more volume coming in. We have a little bit of higher volume these days, but still, we need a little bit more to break those tops. Speaking of US markets, we go to see the Russell 2000, which is still negative. It still didn't recover the downwards move. It's around 50% of the downwards move, but we have something that I really don't like, which is the broadening formation, okay? Let's talk about the broadening formation. We have higher highs, lower lows, and that's uncertainty. Uncertainty on the markets, it's not that good, okay? We have a more or less stable volume here, but I don't like that broader information. It's really uncertainty. I mean, where is the price going now? We still need to go to the tops, okay? We didn't even touch the tops, okay? Compared to the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq, which at least touch the tops and they have higher lows. But about the Russell 2000, that broader information, it's not that good, okay? It's not that good. So yeah, just be careful about that, okay? Just be careful about that formation. Even though we had an increasing price, okay? That's always good, okay? For the US markets. But now let's talk about the stock of the week. We have Lululemon Athletica, okay? A company that sells clothing for sports and gadgets for sports, mainly in the US, even though they are based in Canada. They also sell a little bit in Canada, but mainly in the US, okay? They sell mainly in the US. I don't know why exactly. Probably because in the US people go more in the gym because it's hotter than in Canada. I don't know. If you're from the US, just make a comment, tell me if you go actually more in the gym than Canadians. I don't know that. I'm from Europe, so I don't know that. But we just broke the highs. If we talk about the technical side, we just broke the highs, okay? We are now retracing, yes, but we are actually at new highs basically, and we retraced on the previous highs. So the price broke the previous highs, made that a support, and now is retracing on those highs, which is normal, okay? It's always normal for the price. It's physiological. I like to see that in the markets. I don't like as Bitcoin going for a parabolic curve, but yeah, maybe it could be an opportunity to buy. I'm not saying you should buy. I'm saying just have a look at this company. We have good fundamentals, okay? We have increasing revenues, we have increasing earnings, especially on the revenue side. We started increasing exponentially from middle 2017, so that's good. But yeah, it could be a good opportunity to buy. We have increasing volume from the break, okay? When the price broke the highs, we had increasing volume, so that's good. I would say it's always good to see an increasing volume when we break highs or even when we break lows if we want to go short. I didn't say you have to buy it. I said just have a look at it, okay? That's my stock of the week. That's what I'm going to watch this week. So yeah, just have a look, okay? But yeah, this was Coffee with the Markets. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like and let me know in the comments what is your stock of the week, what is your stock that you're going to watch this week, and I'll see you in the next video. So is it really easy to make money in the stock market? Let's answer this question with an example of $342,000 lost. These Italian companies are companies that are well known in Italy, and I don't want to say they are famous, but they are almost like the Amazon, the Apple, or the